Hey there, YouTube. Say hi to Mittens. Mittens is a wild cat that adopted us. She come walking up out of the woods. She was born out in the woods. She's just a little kitten. She was starved half to death. I mean, her bones were sticking out. That's how we got her to come to us. We enticed her with food so she would eat. And she hasn't left us alone yet. She's adopted us. She's a little sweetheart. It's a shame when we leave this place we ain't going to be able to take her with us, because we already have roommate. Shooter has a cat, and we have a white cat and our shepherd, and well, we're going to have to pay 30 extra bucks a month to have them in the trailer park if we get in the trailer park. Yes, the loan didn't get turned down. It just isn't going to be enough to cover it. They want more down, so 10,000 down we ain't got. So they're going to move into a 3-bedroom instead of a 4-bedroom to do the thing. And they're in the park maintenance supervisor and assistant manager, whatever, is submitting to the owner of the park, who may pay the difference for the trailer and add it on to the lot rent to ensure that we get in, which is awesome. I can have solar in a large shed, which we will need to get. But moving to a 3-bedroom one is nice because there's one on an end lot, which gives you a bigger yard, a nicer yard, which also means, a nicer, well, just having a nice yard. Basically, you'll have a yard. The one we're at, we have a yard that's maybe 6 foot wide on one side, 3 foot wide on the other. It's like hardly mowing to do, but you have no yard. People come over, you have no place to sit outside. It's crazy small. But anyways, we'll have a shed. We'll have my tool chest in there. The solar will all go in there, and then which will be in turn hooked to the house with grid-tied inverters, which will reduce the power usage dramatically. We'll show you the bill without the grid-tied system, and then show you it a month later with the grid tie set up. So we're going a different route with the solar this time. We're not doing off-grid. We're doing grid-tied, which means the solar helps reduce the amount of power you use from the major power corporations that you have to be hooked to. I mean, they're not a federal entity like taxes, so why you have to have power from them, I don't know. But it's dumb. There's a lot of laws in this country that need to frickin' change. Anyways, that'll reduce the power there. They're gonna be me and some friends. One friend has property up north, so we'll be building a like camping cabin that if we go up there 5-6 times a year, the cabin will be there. We'll have our own bunk to stay in. We might even build a small separate 8x8 cabin just for me and the wife as our camper out there, which our friend Billy's perfectly fine with. We'll have our own little cabin, and then we'll have the big group cabin, which we'll spend most of the time. The little cabin will just be if me and my wife go out for a weekend or something to get away, we can go in there, and we'll have we'll have a little stove stored in there and stuff. There'll be a little awning or porch type thing built off, so if it's raining on that weekend, we can still like grill and cook. It'll be a source of heat. It'll be simple. We'll show them being built. They'll be solar powered, obviously. Up there, with it not being used every day, a smaller panel, the Harbor Freight panels, can be hooked up and charge up a large battery bank, because they can charge for months at a time instead of having to charge up every day. That's the problem we have here, is we got to replenish every day. You have to replenish what you use, and you have to replenish 3 times more than what you use. So right now we're perfectly balanced on the cabin power. My CPAP, no, the CPAP uses 90 plus watts an hour, which really pisses me off at the Airway Oxygen and the other places. They lie to you. We use less than 60 watts. No. No, it uses more. Even if you run it on its battery system still is power hungry. Those are power hungry things. Don't let anybody kid you. If you got a semi and you have to go to one of those states where you can't idle all night, you better hope you have some kind of generator or plug-in, because it will run your semi batteries dead. You won't start your semi, guaranteed. They use a lot of power. They use as much as a freaking fridge. One of those dorm fridges that are about 4 foot high. They use as much power as them, so don't let them fucking kid you. I got 4 semi batteries hooked up, and I'm running 18 watts into it, plus I run a 6 amp charger on it for about 2-3 hours, and it just keeps going lower and lower and lower and lower. I can't keep up. I gotta get more panels, and I don't want to rob from my main system, which runs the cabin, but I'm gonna have to. So with the longer days, it probably won't hurt as much, because it'll get time to recharge. But anyways, so I'm trying to make this fast. I've made several attempts at this video, and they all keep getting interrupted. So, but anyways, it's a nice day out. Get lots of sunlight. I don't have to run the generators much because we get longer hours, unless it's been cloudy. Like it literally has been cloudy for 5 days. Haven't seen the sun but come through a couple times, and overcast days and cloudy days, my system still charges. On days where it's raining and it's dark cloudy, almost like it's night out, because it's just really dark and gloomy, then it don't charge. Then I fire up the generator for an hour or so during the day, and that helps boost it up, and it takes time to run back down. Then come night, I fire it up for the 2-3 hours from 9 o'clock to midnight if I'm up that late. Basically, lately I've been getting tired, setting the sleep timer on the TV for an hour and a half, and putting on my CPAP, and end up falling asleep. The generator runs out of gas, shuts off automatically, of course, because it runs out of gas, and then the TV shuts off automatically. And the batteries that we bought, the Marine dual-purpose 24s, we got 5 of them in there. Come morning time, my son's to work and the sun's starting to come up and all that, they're down to about 12.2, 12.3. By noon on a sunny day like today, it's up to 12.9. On cloudy days and hazy days and stuff like that, it's like 12.4, which is enough to fire up the TV, and then it still keeps charging. Just takes a good long time. But yeah, it's working, and it's it's balanced now, I would say. So, we got our little adopted cat that adopted us here, and it was wild and just came out of the woods all skinny and starving, and gave a little bit of food, and now she's like our best friend, and she will not leave, and she just loves us like crazy. She's so cute. Yeah, look at you out there purring and playing. But anyway, she'll just come up, jump on your lap, because you go come up, see, she jumped right up there. She's a wild cat, and she just, comes up and gets lovins. It's crazy. I hate leaving her behind. We can't have her because we already got pets. We can't have her out there. So we have to rely on somebody adopting her out, or one of my brother's roommate here. She loves cats, and she's got 1 cat, so she might have it as an outdoor mouser. Because she does. She hunts down the snakes and hunts down the mices here. She's a good kitty. So yeah, we got, I don't know what all I covered. I probably forgot stuff already because I got playing with the kitty here. Playing with the kitty here. But anyways, building the cabin. We'll make videos of that, and we'll show the setup for all that. Ow, claws, kitty. If we get a place over there in the park, we're showing the setup for that. Our goal is to get into the 4-bedroom. If we can't get into the 4-bedroom, then we'll take a 3-bedroom on the end lot. Which, if we do that, we'll put a mudroom on. We'll show the building of the mudroom, which will incorporate some kind of setup for solar or plug-ins or whatever. My wife's office is going to go in there. I've gone back to work to boost the income. That will help, us get into a place, and it just, basically it gives us more money so we can do stuff and get more solar panel stuff. I don't need to work, kind of do, but not really. But, you know, I'm getting bored sitting around. There's only so much you could do. There's so much TV you can watch. You know, you got to do something in life. So, you know, I'm going back to work part-time on my terms, work as much as I want, little as I want, minimum wage, no hassle, just, you know, help out. And, you know, it's a good thing. You need to work. People say they don't want to work. Well, you may not want to work, but you know what? Work keeps you healthy and young. So, everybody should do some work part-time. If you can't because you're disabled, well, do something. Have a hobby. There's no hobby I can do here. It's not my cabin. It's not my place. There's only so much I can do. And the stuff my brother wants me to do is go around here cutting down trees and cutting up trees for him. What do I get out of it? No. So that's a lot of work on a tired back. I got a screwed up back. I got arthritis in my back, so I know people talking about disabilities and stuff. Numb feet and burning feet and numb spots on your legs from nerves that are pinched because of the arthritis in your spine. I know all that shit. So yeah, I got a driving job where I'm sitting down, and it's for a few hours. Most hours I work is 12, and most of that's going to be sitting. And in that 12 hours, I'm not going to be sitting the whole time. I can get out and walk around the vehicle because there'll be periods where I'll have an hour waiting for the train crews to show up. So that's going to be starting real soon. I'll be putting on the board here in the next few days. I've already had my training run and all that stuff, so it's going to be interesting. We'll be making a little extra money. Be getting more solar panels. Maybe I'll start getting the big 100-watt panels instead of the 40-watt panel. Although I like getting the 40-watt panels because you can get them for around $41. That's cheap. The 40-watt panels and the 50-watt panels seem to be able to get them at a better deal than the 100 watts. I don't know. I've seen a few 100 watts go for $80, so that's a damn good deal too. So you'll see. We'll set it all up. You get to see it. So if you like my channel, subscribe down below. Kitty says so. Kitty says, yeah, subscribe. And hit the like button. For heaven's sakes, let me know you like it. If you want me to cover something or try to cover something that I think I can do, I can. So leave comments. So I can cover stuff like that. You hit the like button, the subscribe button, hit the little bell. So when I make a video, I made a video and you'll be able to see it. I'm not trying to be a star or trying to be a know-it-all. I'm just showing you what I do, and if I fuck up, y'all can point it out, and I can learn from my screw-ups. And if I'm doing something good or a couple idea you like, go ahead and use it. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Life is nothing but one big, long learning process. Kitty here. She's learning if I scratch like that, she likes it. So, be seeing you out there, YouTube. This Furrys Off Grid. Enjoy your day.